You know, my subscribers know always good. Loved this, got it the day it came out. Took a while to download because it kept my PS4 is shit and it kept on ejecting the disc. So I spent 4 hours downloading it. What else? Played it for a good few hours Friday night, Saturday night, and then Sunday night. And then, well, Sunday night I finished the story, and then I spent the majority of Monday, which was yesterday, I don't know why I just didn't say yesterday, just going around the map, just finishing off everything, 100% in it. So this is just a relax. Why did I say relax? So there, fuck it. This is a real people to beat up and flying round, swinging round. God, I'm not with it. I've not streamed in a while, but I apologise. But I'll probably show the suits and the mods. Level 50 is the maximum level. After that, I'm actually supposed to be level 51. After level 50, you just get +1 health, +1 melee damage, instead of +10 health, +10 melee damage instead. So, that's all. And hopefully, should be good. Stun buttons can disable gadgets for a short period of time. Dodges, yep. Stun buttons can disable gadgets for a short period. Yeah. Oh, it started me off with the. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. Why is it giving me a new suit? Oh, 'cause I didn't. Yeah, there we go. Now this is the suit. Surprisingly, my dog is in my way. Excuse me, doggy. Ankle. This is the suit that you get for completing it 100%. So that's always good. I don't know. And the reason why this suit, it actually is in the game. You get caught by scorpions like venom. And it puts you on like a little drug high or something, or where you just start seeing shit. Really cool mission actually. I enjoy that mission quite a lot. But there's a lot of good missions in this. Oh, fly around. Why am I saying fly? It's swing. But oh no, wrong one. Right, map. Everything here I've done. Now obviously the buildings you just take photos of. These purple research labs are annoying to do, but once you've completed them you can fast travel. There's also the satellites on certain rooftops so you can see the entire map in the sector. But yeah, everything here I've done. And obviously I'm over here. So I'll just fly around, see what happens. And coming from a guy that just, when I was a young lad, I played Spider-Man 2 religiously. Like, every time I came in from school or I went out anywhere, the first game that I always hopped on was Spider-Man 2. Even though I completed that game quite early on when I got the game, I just jumped on, swung round for about an hour or so, just swinging from rooftops and buildings, and loved every bit of it. And I can honestly say, this game high contender to be better, and it's very close. I would say Spider-Man 2 is my all-time favourite Spider-Man game because of like the memories I had playing it and having school friends come over and they taking part. And just...
units, report of assault in progress.
Okay.
Please proceed to Bowery.
There we go.
Only cowards assault a helpless person like you. You want to fight? It's your lucky day.
There we go. Great camera shot. There we go. Let's try this. There we are. And that's that done.
Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
Thanks.
The only thing I would say that I wish they could put in the game, and I hope they do this in the DLCs, is that in the past Spider-Man games you were able to like pick up if they were injured. That you were the one mission that I loved all the time. The little mini game, let's call it that, all the time, quite often, and there were people injured in the car accidents, and you had to pick them up and swing them over to the hospitals. I do wish they had that. That's the only thing I can critique the game about, where you could actually, if someone's injured, you actually could pick them up and deliver them somewhere. But I have actually bought all 3 DLCs as well. So when they come out, which I can't wait, I'll try and stream that if I can. I don't think I'll make a video out of it because my internet is terrible. I'm surprised I'm actually streaming now.
They go together like cookies and milk.
Let me try a different suit. Actually, that's one thing I will do. Right, the suit that you actually start off with is that. But then it becomes damaged, so you end up with that. And then you upgrade it, and you get that. Which, just for the campaign and story mode wise, I never changed the suit. I just used that with its original mod, and the original mod helped me out a lot because as you can see, it says hybrid biomembrane. Wow, I got that one right. Rapidly generates focus for a short time. So, and if you press down on the D-pad when you hold, when you've got focus, it actually heals you. So I always used, when I was in tight situations, I always used to use that and press down just to heal. I've not really tried out any of the other mods. Literally, the equalizer one is the first. Oh, and obviously the resupply, but that's when you get it right at the very end of the campaign. I'm not going to spoil the campaign in case people want to buy it. I think I got that DLC pre-order. I think. Yeah, I did. Scarlet Spider. Not my kind of thing. I do like that one. All the black ones I actually quite enjoy. As you can see, Secret War suit, that actually looks quite nice as well. I used the Stark suit to swing around in, but when it came to actually doing the campaign missions, I always switched to the advanced suit. Because I actually don't mind that, I think that was pretty decent. I do like that one, but it's a bit too bright. That one would look good if it didn't look like rubber. That's the only thing. Not into the punk rock style. Some might, some aren't. The wrestler one, I don't know. Now that, this suit, when I was a boy and it wore the Spider-Man the TV show, when he went into, and he joined forces with all the other Spider-Man, the blue suited Spider-Man I loved. I wish they did a TV show of that. And I'm probably assuming that they actually did, but I could never see it. Stealth big time suit, it looks okay. I don't see the point in having an armored suit like that. If you've got a suit like that with like a jetpack at back, you can just fly. There's point in swinging. The future suits, very nice. I enjoy that one. Got that on pre-order. Again, it looks okay. I honestly can say I prefer it in the film because it don't look as like bulky in the film. It's more well fitted. The Velocity suit is it's a very nice design. Spider-Man, again, I don't see. It looks just too bulky. It looks nice. The next one is probably one of my favourite ones, and it's the Spirit Spider. it's just. I just get the Ghost Rider vibe, a naked Ghost Rider vibe. I don't know why, but it just looks badass. Everything about it, it just looks incredible. 2099 white suit as well. Is that the same? Oh, it's the black suit and the white suit. Oh, okay. I've only just noticed that. Oh, fair enough. But yeah, the future suits are really fun. Now the animated. This is the suit I grew up watching and falling in love with Spider-Man. Like the entire franchise of Spider-Man, I loved. It was just brilliant. Everything about it. Now, this suit, I do like the jacket, I've got to be honest. The jacket really like works for this suit. And if I could, I'd get that jacket in real life. That's the suit you get for 100% in the entire game. That's for finding all 50 backpacks, which I actually don't mind this suit. It actually looks okay. Looks better than some of the others. This is the suit that you actually get at the end of the campaign. I'm not going to say for those that haven't played it or that want to play it or don't want to, because you finish the campaign. But I'm not going to tell you why you get this for the campaign. But I'll let you in. It's what can I say about it? It's a fun little. It's quite I can't put into words. It's quite good. That's all I can think of about the campaign without spoiling it. Very good campaign. Good little twists. Some of it is predictable. Some of it actually isn't. I was quite shocked at one point, and it was. I'll say it was to do with Harry Osborn. I'm quite excited with that. And at the end, with Miles, I just hope with Miles at the end. Cause I will tell you one thing: in this game, you get to play as you don't just play as Spider-Man. You play as also his counterpart Peter Parker. You play as Mary Jane, and you play as is it Miles Morales? Is it? I think that's his name. The Ultimate Spider-Man, either way. And all I can say is I hope in the next DLCs, like obviously not this DLC with the Black Cat, because I know about that one, but the other two DLCs, I hope in one of them you get to play as Miles Morales as the Ultimate Spider-Man, and have to unlock all his suits as well. Now that would be good. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, there is. Oh yeah, that suit. Now this you can get early on. I don't know when you unlock. It's to do with the Black Cat side missions. where you just look through a telescope and try and find a cat that's sparkling. It's not that hard. It's quite simple. You just have to look and just be more aware of your surroundings. But it's not that hard. Once you've done all, I think there's 20 of them. Once you've done all 20, you go to a location. She's not there. You look around, and then it's there on the desk, and you can just use this and fly around and do whatever you want to do. Actually, I'll put this on. You can just fly around, do anything you want. Why am I saying fly? You don't fly, you swing. Div. Absolute idiot. But yeah, it's quite early on. It's nice. I'll be using this one for the DLC. Unless they bring out DLC suits. Either way. But, oh, the one suit I do wish. The black suit Spider-Man. Oh my god. If they... I hope they bring a Venom DLC into this and you get to play as the black suit Spider-Man. I'd love that. I really would. It would be brilliant to see in this game. But the campaign, easily one of the most fun campaign I've done in a long time. But I usually just play games to do the campaign. Easily one of the best campaigns. No, probably scratch that. Easily the best campaign I've ever played on the PS4. Hell, I'd even say PS3. Even on PS3, it would be better. It's the best campaign I've played. And there's not that many to argue about. Like, what would be second? Second... Probably something like Battlefield 1, maybe World War 2, Call of Duty. World at War, Call of Duty, that were a very good campaign. Yeah, I'd say Call of Duty World at War campaign, well, second. But this instantly broken that record. Right, let's get into this.
Mind me.
Not good. You guys said the bug was on vacation.
Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training.
Yeah.
So cute.
Right. I just love dodge. Spider bomb. That I love. Where you just... That. I love that feature.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of
Where you
dealers is my
just
answer.
constantly hit them with, with your web shooter.
Texted Yuri to pick these guys up. Oh, I wish there was a Spidey emoji I could put at the end.
But yeah, for me personally, just swinging around, doing absolutely nothing, just enjoying my time. It honestly brings back childhood memories, and I know that sounds really sad, but it just does. But let me put that suit on. Now this I love.
Report of a break-in. Officers needed near Turtle Bay.
They're up there. Oh, the cheeky little sods. Right, well, I'll deal with this first. And the whole situation, I'm assuming that everyone knows about the Spider Cop situation right now.
You guys don't look like locksmiths.
I thought I'd be able to dodge that. Wait, is he wearing... Hold on. Let me just deal with these guys first. It looks like he's wearing, like, a diaper or something. Oh, and the triangle and circle, it's just an instant like takedown. There we go. Yep, you're a damn cocoon, alright.
So,
Right.
you're all going to jail. Where I bet you'll be as good at breaking
Just
out as
open-
you were at breaking in.
It looks like he's wearing... Oh, it's just his shirt. Never mind. Never mind, we'll just move on. There we go. The dive I love as well. That is even better. I've only just noticed that. I've never done that one before. Now what I was going to show you was if you're just walking past people on the street and you press square,
Hi.
you salute, you point. Basically everything that was cringy in Spider-Man 3 is now available in Marvel's Spider-Man. When he's walking down the street with that right there killed me. Like, it literally took away everything I
Please,
loved.
don't ask me to do the hand thing.
It took everything I loved away from Spider-Man. Like, I'm still a Spider-Man fan, don't get me wrong, but Tobey Maguire was actually quite a good Spider-Man until they told him to do that. If he didn't do that and they kept it a bit more what they needed to do was keep it more serious with Peter Parker and make it more goofy with Spider-Man, if that makes sense. Instead of him doing goofy stuff like that as Peter Parker, yeah, he had the black suit on, he weren't acting himself, but the black suit doesn't make him look like an absolute idiot. And
location is near the theater district.
he's supposed to be a nerd. It's really stupid. What's Webster want? But it's meant to make him have different mood swings, and for the longest time, for quite well, not for the longest time. That was a stupid way of saying it. For quite a while in that film, well, there was one moment where they got it right, and it was him actually yelling at his landlord about the door in Spider-Man 3. That's how Peter Parker should have been, with the black suit on and everything. That's how I'd have seen Peter Parker. Been a bit more rude, more angry, like a completely different side to what you see him in the other two Spider-Man films. You're down. And you're down as well.
That's it? I feel like the hold-up guys are phoning it in lately.
I don't even know why I'm talking about Spider-Man 3, let's face it, it's one of the worst ones. The idea, like, the story, the plot of Spider-Man 3 was very good, but it got ruined, I have to be honest. They did, it was, I'm not going to say it was a shit job, because, let's face it, I'm not into filming. I don't do direction or anything like that, so I can't say how shit the job was. But they didn't make the best Spider-Man film. Out of all the three, that was the worst one at the time. And then Amazing Spider-Man came in. Oh. The first one, I did not mind. The first one. The second one, I didn't mind either. Like, I have to give credit. Every Spider-Man film the villain in each Spider-Man film has been brilliant. And I'm like, the villain on each Spider-Man film has been incredible. There's like they've not got that wrong at all. That's one thing I can give them. It's how they've built the story around them. That's what gets to me.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal. Hey guys, you got prescriptions for this stuff?
Web bomb. Everyone dies. And you throw. And you throw. You can go back over there as well. But you can go over there as well. Web grenade. Well, you can just die still. I'm not bothered about you. You go over there. There you go. You stick there. You can stick there too. There you go. You can go over there. You can go over there as well. Is that everyone? Damn it. Alright, fine. Go on, dude. Attack thing. Attack them. Attack them all. I'll just let them. There we go. Done.
Not
Dealt
many
with.
ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug.
Let's go back to the naked suit. I actually I honestly found this really amusing. Because once you 100% it, like, before you 100% it, you don't know, like, it's just blacked out. And I honestly thought, with how Insomniac Games has been on Twitter, it would be, it's the Easter egg in the party mission. I'm not going to say what. But it's like this, but instead you've got trousers on.
Wow, you all forgot your keys?
That's one thing as well. If you're doing your finishing moves like this, no matter if they shoot at you or try and hit you, you can't actually get injured. You don't lose any health. So I can just keep doing this for a while. Until then it stops. There we go. Now it's best doing these little bonus objectives because you get more, most of the time you get more crime points. And crime points are best for when you, I forgot I had that equipped.
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you
Yeah,
break
the
in,
crime tokens,
you're going away
they're
a
for
lot
your
longer.
upgrades. Like, you can use them for suit mods, which helps you increase. I only have these three. There's no really point. I couldn't get that one. The challenge tokens are too annoying to try and get. They need to, like, lower the points on that one. That's the only one I cannot get. And the challenge ones, you have to do the Taskmaster challenges, which are these here. Like, I would say they need to lower the points or make it a bit easier. But that being said, I am on the middle difficulty because there's obviously there's 3 difficulties. There's easy, medium, and hard. I'm on the medium difficulty. So I'm assuming if I do it on the easy one, I'll be fine. I'll be able to get that, no problem. Got all the suits. Did most of the gadget. That gadget I don't see the point in. I would honestly say I'd never use that. So I didn't. The minute I got the game, I looked at the gadgets and everything, and that was one of that. I was like, no, not bothered. I would I'm strongly advising you getting upgraded the most, obviously, is the web shooters. Because you get more, the refill faster, and the enemies stay webbed for longer. Impact ones is just bollocks, don't bother. Same with the spider drone, don't bother. Electric web you can use, I do use that a lot. The web bomb I do use a hell of a lot now. I didn't at the start, but obviously challenge tokens are a pain in the ass. So I would say definitely get web shooters upgraded to maximum first, and then probably web bomb. The web bomb are the best when you're going up against Sable. That I can, and if you aim for the ones shooting in Sable, because the ones that actually have the batons, you can't web them up unless you dodge their attack first and web them from behind. That's the only way you're able to web them, unless you've got a web bomb as well, because web bombs just get everyone no matter what. But you have to aim at someone else or aim at the floor around them. That's the only way it'll work. The trip mine, it's good, very good for stealth. I'm at the later end of the campaign, I was using that for stealthy missions, which I didn't mind. That I got once I completed the campaign, but I'm assuming that would help out a lot. It actually helps out a lot when you're doing the what's it called? What are they called? Let me have a look. These bases, enemy bases, and all that. That's what you mainly need them for. 'Cause you can just push them all back if you're getting a bit surrounded, and then jump up in the air, and then pick them off one at a time. Or, the best way I would say is this concussive blast, and then immediately switch to web bomb. It is a dream, I can tell you that much. You do that, oh, I defeated them all. I'll do it in the next one. I'll show you what I mean. Let's do that. It is an absolute dream. So you've got nothing to worry about. But yeah, the Sable guys, I would say the Sable are most annoying, because they just come in bulks, and if you're not prepared for it, then you'll just instantly die and respawn.
Officers, be advised, a mugging was just reported. Location is Cathedral.
The second one is the demons. Oh my god, the demons are so annoying. Right, let's see. There you go. Switch to that. Web. That easy. Web them again. Get everyone. Web them again. Get everyone. Now the impact grenades, impact webs, pushes them straight into walls or into trees. There you go. Done.
And no more muggers.
There you go. See what I mean? It's literally that easy. When you've got bulks of people. I didn't have to dodge, I didn't have to punch my way through. That's how good that combination is. And I probably will I hope it actually showed that, because I've just been talking this entire time. But I probably will do some campaign again. But I'll probably just do it on easy, just because it's like I've not. It's just one of those things that I've just to chill out on. There's no rush for me to do it. I've already done it all. I spent my weekend doing this. And I think same again when it comes to the Black Cat DLC. That I'm excited for. 'Cause I hope you get to play as Black Cat as well.
Kidnapping reported. Nearest officer, please respond. Available officers, please proceed to Koreatown.
That's one thing I wish they did as well. I mean, they've recently just put a patch out, but that right there, I don't know if it's because I'm a good distance away from where it actually happened, but when I press R3 to scan where it is, which is what I'm doing now, there's no red triangle with an exclamation mark or anything. There's nothing there. And when it comes to having to like do this sector with the thug crimes or the demon crimes and all like that, you miss that, you have to fly all the way around this part again just to try and find another one. And it didn't really like piss me off, but I did feel like it like frustrated me a bit. But it weren't a big deal. I still managed to get it done. It just took a little bit longer than usual.
Need backup for a chase in progress.
There you go. See?
Please proceed to Madison.
They spawn in quick and fast.
You robbed the bodega, tied up the owner, and stole his vehicle.
Bet you never seen a naked Spider-Man before. There you go.
Please tell me your horn plays Dixie. Curbside service.
Yeah. This fast one driver, yeah. This is an annoying part. Spamming. And that's that. Oh no, there's not.
Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
I feel like a damn ready egg.
There you go. The big guys right there, you're better off
Excuse me, pardon me.
actually sticking them to buildings, like using your web slinger and just sticking them, because they are the
Glad I stopped
most
that.
annoying ones to
You
take
crazy
down. You
driver.
can easily dodge them,
Yes.
but they give you the most. For me, they gave me the most trouble. And the ones with the whips. The ones with the whips can dodge pretty much any attack. You have to press triangle and come at them from a distance to hit them, or you dodge their attack first and then you hit them from behind. There we go. Yep. Oh well.
The game last night?
Yeah, nice. I don't know why I would do that. But yeah, I might just load up the campaign. Might make it a different stream actually. But I'll just set it on easy. But the web slinging, everything that, like,
All units, civilians need help at the scene of a car accident. Officers near Sutton Place. Be on alert.
I'll just do this and then I'll restart the campaign.
That car crash looks bad. Hope no one's injured.
Oh, and that's one thing as well. You can actually finally swim. Oh my god,
Inside that car.
that
They're
was
pinned by
so
debris.
frustrating. It was so frustrating in the old Spider-Man games where you could pretty much do anything you want. Like, swing from rooftops, like, swing on... I can't talk. Web sling anywhere you wanted, run up, crawl
Debris is trapping someone
rooftops.
inside that car.
Cat is going ape
Don't
shit.
panic. I'm here. Spider-Man, there's a bunch of guys tied around
But
the
like,
door.
you could swing from anywhere you wanted. You could thing you could not do, and that was the like most common thing in any game when there's war, and that is swim. I know where they are. Do I have to even click? There you go. That's. I knew that had happened. That's why I don't like that.
I'm losing them. Gotta catch up.
There we go.
I think you forgot to give people your insurance info back there.
There we go. And I need toilets. Perfect timing.
Hey,
And then we stop the car, and then that's that side mission done. There we go. That's that done. All rewards earned. Shock horror there. But yeah, this is... I'm gonna leave it here for this little stream. It's not a long stream, I don't think. The free running as well is brilliant. I absolutely... I love the free running. But it's what everyone says, what critics have said. It's the... And you can tell they've worked on like the web slinging being... I'm not bothering with that. The web slinging, you can tell that it's been worked on the most, with how like natural and smooth it comes off of. Like, even running through, this is one that I do love. It's only a while that I've figured this out. This I love. They put up a group of team to do that with the fire escapes. It's just that. I absolutely every time I see a fire escape I have to do that, and that's how good. That's how you can tell they've actually put effort into the game. Didn't mean to do that, but if you run through it. Oh my, go back. If you run through it, they made it so no matter what you're doing, whether you're running on a building, no obstacle can get in your way. And that's what makes this game great. It's like. And I'm honestly thankful for what Insomniac games have done. I've got to be honest, I've heard of Insomniac games, I've never once really played any of their games until this one. And because of how they've like put effort and their love,
Officers respond. We have a kidnapping
I wouldn't say
in
love for the game and all that,
Location
because I
is
don't think
Cathedral.
any of them care, but how they've put their 100% effort into making this game a success makes me want to go and see, okay, well, they've put so much effort into this game, what about the other games that they've been working on? It basically makes me want to go and play more of their games that they've done. We'll do this. Yeah.
Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute.
Thank you. That's the annoying part. You see what I mean with it being, with the big brutes being annoying now? Web them up, like hold triangle to spin them round and
Now you piss me off.
just like, throw them off a building,
It's not quite fair.
or just chuck, or make them stick, basically. That's the best way. Well, it's the best way I'm doing it for anyone. Die. You go over there. You can go over there and stick with it. There you go. That's it. That's that done. Right. Well, if you're watching this, thank you for watching. If you're watching it later on, it isn't live, but it's still on YouTube somehow, which I'm surprised at. I appreciate you watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the new suits. Actually, in the comments, tell me which suit you like the most. Like, 'cause I have shown them all with a shitty description of each one. For me personally, it's the White Spirit. I love that suit, and also the Black Cat.
Need backup for a
Suit.
chase in progress. Please respond. Officers near Gramercy, please report.
Yeah. So, don't get me wrong, this suit is very fun, but I would never really go and swing around in it. For me personally, it's this suit, the dark suit, which you get from Black Cat, and the Spirit Spider. Those two are my favourite suits. So yeah, well, thank you for watching. And my dog is snoring, and I hope that's not been the situation where you've heard her in the background this entire time. There you go. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see yous when I see yous.